Alright, so in this video I wanted to go a little bit more into the media aspect of your content. So this can be used in WordPress posts and or pages. But I wanted to kind of clarify some things when it comes to putting any type of media on your website. So the first thing that I want to show just a little bit more in detail is adding things like pictures, maybe a document, and so on, and how to go about doing that in a way where it allows you to allows people who are visiting your site to actually download that content or to see that content. So first off, we have a new post called My Test Post, and here I'm just going to put in some crazy text so we have something in there. And like I did before, we're going to add a picture. We're going to take it from our media library that we already have there, since we already added all that stuff. And since we're going to take it from our media library, let's use this. We're going to use this ebook cover. Now, when you're adding a picture, your title isn't quite as important as your alternate text, but you definitely want to have a title. So, say this was, a real estate, even though it's not. State ebook. We'll also put that in our alternate text. This alternate text is what Google looks at in order to determine what it really is. What is this picture about? It's also there for people who have accessibility issues. So if they can't see the screen clearly, they can use a screen reader to get an idea of what that book that picture is. You can also have a caption here. Caption is something, here we'll put my caption. That's going to appear underneath, or however your theme is styled, it's going to appear underneath that photo. Then you have a description. Generally, I don't put a description in there, but you can if you want to. It gives a better idea of what that photo is about. This link URL is what that picture, if someone clicks on it, what it's going to link to. So you can have it to where it's none, to where they can't click on it at all. You can have it to the actual file URL, which when they click on that, it's going to take them to the picture itself, so they can go and download that picture. Or you can this attachment post URL. This is just the actual attachment of that picture. What you can do here though is you can actually have this go anywhere you want. So that we'll have it go to Google this time, or you can have it go to download the actual ebook if you absolutely wanted to. But this is what this is gonna allow someone to do is actually click on it and have something happen. And so I'm going to insert this into the post. And you can see now I have my little caption here, and my photo has a little border there. One thing, when we go here, let's go back into this. When you click on it and you click on that little image thing, you can go back into it. You can align it to the right, to the left, to center. If you're going to put it into the center, it's going to push all the text down below it and push above it. If you have none, it's going to leave this kind of like indentation here. Doesn't look very good. So I usually don't use none. Left is going to have a wrap. All the text is going to wrap to the right of the picture, and then right, all the text is going to wrap to the left of the picture. You can also change the size of the picture here too as well. The other things here we have our link URL. You see all the other stuff right here that we have. And then if you go to advanced settings, this is if you wanted to really change the height and width. The width and height of this picture. You can put it to the original size if you wanted to. You can mess with the CSS styles if you are tech savvy enough to do that. You can put a little border around it. You can put some space around it as well. And one thing that you can do here is if there's a link in here, you can, where it says target open link in new window, if you click on that, it's going to open. If they click on the picture and there's a link, it's going to open that picture. It's going to open that link into a new window or a new tab, depending on the browser. Oh, let's just update. I left that unchecked. And then I'm going to go to preview up here. You have save draft and you have preview. Save draft is obviously going to save a draft of this post, and then you have preview, which is going to give us an idea of what this post is going to look like. And here you go. We aligned it to the right, so everything's to the right. You can see the caption. You see the image here. Our text. If there was more text, it would wrap around that. And it just gives you an idea of how this is going to look if you have a picture. Now, remember we made it so when someone clicks on this picture, it's going to take them somewhere. So as soon as I click on it, like I did before, it's going to take us to Google because that's what we decided to have. And so by doing that, you have a lot of flexibility in how you want your content delivered. But say you had something maybe like a PDF that you wanted to upload. You could do a couple of things. You can have this link to that PDF after you've uploaded it. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So I have a PDF that I want to upload. I'm going to go to I can either drop the files here or select the files. Let's select the files this time. And let's go to Documents and just select any document that I have here. Let's see if we can find a PDF, whatever this PDF. Okay, this PDF. All right. So don't need a caption, don't need the title is there. Link URL. Really don't need one right now because of what we're going to do. Sorry, actually, yes we do. This is the link to the actual document. So let's leave that in there. I don't want to insert it into post. So I'm going to just save it for now. So I'm going to save all changes. And what I want to do now is I want to link that PDF to this real estate ebook. And so I'm going to click in here. I'm going to click Edit Image. And then where we have Google, let's change it to that copy and pasted URL there. So let's update that. And now when we go in preview, I'm going to close this. Now we go in preview. When I click on this, it opens up this URL or this PDF. Now that we have the URL for the PDF, it's going to open up this PDF. So say you had, for example, say you had an ebook, or say you had, maybe you were in real estate and you had a listing, and this gives more information about that particular listing. You can do really whatever you want with it. You can even put a zip file, or you can put an executable if you really wanted to, which is rare. You probably don't want to do that, but you can do anything with that. But say I wanted to, just make my text link to it. So if I wanted to go here and put a bullet that said download my ebook, something like that. All I have to do now is highlight that, click that link button, and since, remember, I already have the URL for this, I just have to paste that URL into the URL field. You can add a title if you want to, say my ebook. You don't have to. Oops. My ebook, and then add link. And you're going to see, if you were to click this HTML tab over here, what it's actually doing. It's creating the HTML for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But let's go ahead and preview this one more time. So we have download my ebook. And if I click here, it's going to take me to that PDF. Very easy. But say you forgot, say you were typing later on and you forgot what, you didn't copy and paste that link. Or sorry, you didn't copy that link. And so you don't have it on your clipboard to paste. All you would have to do is you go up to that media area, the media icon, click on that, go to the media library, find the document that you want. So that's our latest one right there, is the document that we want. And just copy this text, the URL, exit out of this, and highlight, click the link, the hyperlink button, and then paste it in there. It's as simple as that. So now you have a library of all of the things of all of the things you can do with media, and you can even go to that library outside of this area by going to on the left hand side it says media and then library and add new. And you can do this with anything. You can, like I said, you can upload zip files, you can upload any type of files and then link to them, whether you want to link to them via an image or you can link to them via this via a hyperlink. Now, one more thing, because I want to kind of separate this type of media from embeddable media. Embeddable media, what we mean by that is, what we mean by embeddable media is media that is like YouTube. If I wanted to put a YouTube video on here, how would I go about doing that? If I wanted to do a YouTube video, it's a little bit different than if I wanted to do and I'm going to actually take these out. It's a little bit different than if I wanted to do upload a video. It's not the same as wanting to upload a video or and putting a video on your page. In fact, you probably don't want to do that because your shared hosting, usually, unless you have a really powerful server and you're paying something like $50 a month for that hosting service, usually they don't want you uploading large files like video and so on, because it takes up a lot of bandwidth when people are looking at them. So you want to do embeddable media. So I'm going to do another test post real quick. Add some text real quick. Because what embeddable media is, it's really, even though it's on your site, it looks like it's on your site, it's taking the media off of YouTube. It's pulling, that's where the data is actually coming from. And it's different than using this media icon spot. Now you are going to need to use the HTML tab for this, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to click this stock footage. Sorry, we're going to go to YouTube, and I found this stock footage silent comedy sample, and we're going to take this. It depends on where you're getting your embeddable media from, and down here below the video it says share or embed this video. I'm going to click that. This is the share area. We don't want that. We want to click this embed. Oh, it doesn't let me do the embedding. Let me choose another one real quick. I'm just going to grab another one. Keystone Cops Discovery. Share and embed. Okay, so
a century ago,
Keystone Cops Discovery video.
And run. And nobody ran.
And like it's going to automatically copy, or sorry, automatically highlight the HTML we need. So,
the Keystone Cops were a comedy phenomenon created by Max Sennett. When Sennett was growing,
it's going to automatically take this HTML that we need, and it's going to we're going to take that URL. We have a couple of different options. This is the different screen sizes that you want on your website, or you can do a custom. You can show suggested videos when the videos finish. I usually uncheck that because then you get a lot of videos that are not relevant to what you are putting on there, especially if this is your YouTube video. And then you just take this. Let's put this down to the bottom. Anytime you change this, you're gonna have to it's changing the HTML up here, so you're gonna have to recopy it. So let's copy that, and we're going to paste this right below. Okay, it's one line, and I know it seems little. You might be a little bit scared when it comes to doing anything HTML, but trust me, it's very easy. You can see that this is normal text up here, and all we're doing is pasting that. But you have to do this in the HTML tab. And then when you click back to the visual, you're going to see that there's a box. There's a media box there. And let's go ahead and select preview. Okay. And we go down. There is, in our test post, the video. We can even start it. I'm going to turn it down. So now we have our video that is, let me exit out of that. Usually YouTube doesn't like when. So now we have our video there. Very easy to do. You can change it on YouTube. You also have a couple of different options here for your viewers. They can even do full screen if they wanted to. All right, but that's generally it. I wanted to, the main thing was I wanted to separate the embeddable media from the media that you actually host on your computer. And the media that you host on your computer, like I mentioned before, you can see in this media library, or you can click the media tab up on top of your posts and pages. And this is all media that is on your server. This is all media that is on your website. And then embeddable media like YouTube videos and so on are on YouTube server. You can just only view them from your website, and they're done in two different ways. But hopefully this was easy, and trust me, as you keep doing this, even though it might seem a little bit complicated, the more you do this, the easier it gets. It is very, very easy. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.